Hello, everyone. Welcome to Death and Taxes. I'm Steve, a scruffy looking cat herder here playing games with his cats, for his cats, and for all of you cats out there. Yes, Death and Taxes. As I'd be uploading this video on October 1st, the spookiest of all months, I thought we'd kick off the spooky season with some lighthearted gallows humor here with this game. It's a 2D narrative game released by Placeholder Games in 2020, in which we assume the role of the Grim Reaper, deciding the fates of certain individuals as to who shall live and who shall not. And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. This will also be my first blind playthrough of a game, as I've seen very little of it. Enough to intrigue me and make me want to buy it, but not enough to have spoiled it for me. So that should be fun as well. And as it's a narrative game, it seems like a nice candidate because, what can go wrong in a narrative game, right? You just play through to the end. So, enough introduction, I guess. Let's go ahead and start our new job with a new game here. All current progress will be lost. Yeah, I had to do some sound tests and whatever before recording, so did a little bit of the first day. That's about it. So, let's go. And we have a nice little intro here, comic book style, animated as we scroll through. We have Fate, Keeper of World Order, who's missing a couple of lemons for a ritual here. Sigh, leaves the apartment, crosses the street, all of the Beatles, to the market, picks up some lemons. Excuse me, sir. It looks like he just immolated the guy, set him ablaze. Yep. Cello shriek or something there. Back upstairs. Perform the ritual. Uprises a skull, and we are born. The Grim Reaper. That's us. And we can, change our skull and suit here. I think we'll go with something a little more festive. The afterlife shouldn't be such a grim and somber affair. Should be a celebration of a life lived, not a life lost. And we'll find a fancy little suit. There we go. I like this one too. We'll jazz it up a bit. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife? Yes.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 37. I am Fate. I am the Keeper of World Order.
Yay. I want to start this. Yeah, I don't much care for being just 37. Can I be Fate?
Another ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
So, wait, I have to kill people?
You misunderstand. The people are already in life-threatening situations. You choose the ones you save, and the ones who you do not. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. we establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Okay, well, I guess I was born to do this.
Yes, you were. Literally. I will now show you your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Okay, you say that rather sinisterly, but all right.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
All right, and in come our clients, candidates, victims. I don't know. See, we have a business card for Care Barissa's Den. Feed your soul, open on weekends. So there's a bar here. Do your job. My instructions for the day. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult roles and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Date. All right, I can move things around. Set our notice. We'll set it up here by the fax machines. We have a couple of drawers. We can throw this business card in there. There's our pen for marking our things, and we have a cell phone. Anything on the phone? No, not today. Okay. So let's see who our victims are. Tane Reed, age 37, an aqua farmer. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses, after all. Okay. And Nasir Al Farsi, age 20, position CrossFitter. Nasir loves to be physically active, and being a CrossFitter suits their lifestyle perfectly. Although the sport gets a bad rap, Nasir is determined to set a great example how CrossFit can be performed safely. None of them are, really inspiring one way or the other. But, you there? I think you can suffer some sort of tragic CrossFit accident. That's fine. Yeah, and as for you, sir, you may live and continue to grow your microalgae. Okay, I'm down. Yes, here's the Deus Fax Machina. I need to use this to end my shift. Why do they still use these? And it keeps a tally of who we've marked. 1 to die, 1 to live. Click it, confirm our choices. And away they go. We'll head upstairs to Fate's office here.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
It was okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best? There were only 2 options.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Nope, I'm ready for anything.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work.
Okay.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Right, back in the elevator. And there's our quarters, personal quarters. We head down to the basement. We will find Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Well, what makes you infamous?
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
Cool.
I, the Emporium brims with plunder, I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
Yeah, we have a cactus. It's a widget. Cactus, the most brutal of plants. I think that'll just sit on our desk for us to play with. The Threnody to Desolation, another widget. Peculiar flex roll disquietingly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stand figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. And an academic visage, clothing. A pair of sleek, stylish, modern glasses that grant a pleasant face to wear and make me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know? Alright, well, we're not spending our money on anything here today. Let's just head up and go to sleep. Start our second day. End the day? Yes. Alright. And there's our office. Read this. Our instructions for the day. Oops. Our phone has some notifications too. Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quota for the day. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual, fate. Okay, what's our phone tell us? Crow News. Youth unmotivated to stay active claim no attractive role models left after death of beloved CrossFitter. Oh, well, that's a shame. We'll find another hobby. Tomorrow says, aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. And tomorrow science, fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. Alright, and our candidates for the day, let's see. One with an engineering or industrial background has to die. So our first one here, Juniper Gell, age 24, position a rally driver. Ain't nothing better than pressing that pedal to the metal, feel the torque ramp up, blast over a dirt road. Juniper lives for the excitement, the rush of adrenaline, which is surprising as when not behind the wheel, Juniper is very calm and cool, always keeping their emotions in check. Well, you don't have an engineering or industrial background, but you know, you could suffer a fatal accident pretty easily. Rajesh Nakavi, age 32, position an oil fracker. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. And apparently you cause earthquakes, as our phone has just told us. Luther Marlowe, age 38, position factory worker. Working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that's how Luther feels most days. They go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has also given them ample time to compose poetry. That might be an industrial background, but you're our most likely candidate. So, and a oil fracker. So you can suffer a tragic accident. That's fine. And it's your lucky day. No rally accidents for you. And yeah, you don't fall in any machinery or something. You get to live another day. All right, send them in. End of our day. We'll go check in with Fate.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
That was great.
It gladdens me to hear that. So, did you follow the rules properly?
I did.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
I hope I get to kill more people. Can I get a vacation?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
And the cat purrs softly. Get a little more money. See if Mortimer's inventory has changed for the day.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
It has little, he still has the cactus, the most brutal of plants. We have an ethereal resonator. The resonator collates accelerated electromagnetic waves of various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of eternal recurrence, which travel through the ether and then blast them at you. So it's a radio. And ears of the beast, more clothing. A pair of cat ears would look really nice on me, inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. Why don't we have any money? Did we not get paid? Oh, alright, let's go to bed. I want to buy the cat ears, though. We have to. I'm supposed to ask him about getting paid instead of being snarky about the name. Let's see. Industrial Laborer publishes first collection of poems titled The Pay into the Worker's Impact. Critics impressed. All right, well, good for him. Record number of participants at the International Rally Challenge blasting off tomorrow morning. Okay, so the racers racing, and damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift toward developing better renewable energy sources. Cool. Our instructions. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here is another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles, then send them to me by fax. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Fate. Yeah, why am I not getting any... I thought we've been following the instructions properly. Well, and yeah, just 2 general humans. We have Columba Hunter, age 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They are happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Alright, so pretty neutral. Family man, nothing spectacular there. Leo Bajarski, age 67, politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Well, you seem a little on the shady side there. Ira Maluta, age 36, position border guard. Ira is very irate. They're also exceedingly corrupt and prone to violence. Instead of being a professional border guard, they harass any people passing through the border zone and often resort to stealing some of their stuff, sometimes in the guise of a bribe. Well, you're not very likable either. Anya Karpova, age 28, position data scientist. Who needs statistics when you have fancy algorithms and amazing concepts like AI and machine learning? Not Anya Karpova, that's for sure. They just put the data in and regard the results as absolute truth, requiring no critique. The automated machine knows all. Well, that's not very healthy. Zichian Wainwright, age 35, position school bus driver. Zichian drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. They say it makes them focus better. You're pretty neutral, and if you were to suffer an accident, so would a bunch of school kids, probably. So 2 people have to die. I think these are 2 people the world can do without. So, goodbye to you. And, yeah, the border guard. Goodbye to you. And you may stay alive. And you can see another day. And you too. Okay, and, oops. As it said, 2 humans have to die, so we're all good. Send them in by fax. And we're gonna have to ask Fate where our paycheck is.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Meow, the cat interjects.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay, Grim, about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
There we go. So, I guess, yeah. Am I getting back pay for the missing days?
Of course. We take our worker satisfaction levels very seriously.
Oh, good.
The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Okay, so try to maintain the quotas or we get nothing.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Okay, so penalized, but we still get paid. Gotcha.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Fate. Yay. Now we have some money. 900 monies. Let's head down to Mortimer's here.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Oh, well, the cat ears are gone. There's the Grim Cape. This dark cape is a classic attire for any grim deeds. It's pleasantly warm while offering protection against wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck at the office. And we have the Infernal Illuminator. The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Else it can't show much anything because that's how things work, okay? I guess that's for like new games or something. And the Ethereal Resonator. Again, do we see the radio? This resonator collates accelerated electromagnetic waves of various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of eternal recurrence, which travel through the aether and then blast them at you. I'm not worried about the radio yet. We'll keep our caps. Caps. Coins. Alright, nighty-night. New day. Back to the office. Hey, there's our coins. Is my money wailing? Phone's buzzing. Put the coins in the drawer here. All of them. Phone. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Oh, good thing we let the pilot live. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Okay. And let's see. EcoWatch. Big company stock prices plummet after a series of questionable data-driven decisions. Oh, well, that was the statistician. Oh, well, big company stock price can plummet. That's good news, maybe. Crony's school bus driver under investigation after crashing bus with kids in it. Fortunately, we're going at incredibly slow speeds at the time. Well, that's what I didn't want to happen. Oh, well. And Border Guard apparently wandered off into the desert while highly inebriated. Hasn't been located yet. Aw, shame. All right. Hello, Grim. Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours, appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. Quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. 8. Okay, we have 5 candidates today, so 2 will get to live. Who do we have? Dudley Singleton, age 55, unemployed. Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting rare bottles? Tear bottles. By collecting tear bottles, cans, and the like. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money, and new alcohol can be bought from the proceeds, which creates more bottles to take care of. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. He gave us something special instruction on that one. Okay, he's kind of neutral. Probably prone to dying soon, but doesn't have to, I guess. Talia Al-Farsi, age 64, position president. Talia is the current president of Formosa, recently elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory. They are known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. Oh, well, you sound fine. Yay, we like good politicians. Okay, Martin Vidal, age 22, position conscript. All Martin wants to do in life is to be creative, but harsh reality has forced them against their will into a situation they have no control of until they return from military service, that is. Pretty neutral, but you are in the military, so that makes you a likely candidate for an unfortunate accident. Connor C. Nolan, age 43, position film director. Connor is an avid fan of found footage horror, which inspired them into directing films of their own. They recently released a series of educational videos using the found footage aesthetic titled How Not to Get Stabbed, the Fundamentals of Knife Battles. Hey, yeah, you know what? When you're going to be making weird films in your basement that nobody's ever going to want to watch, so we might just have to nip that in the bud. Price Mallard, age 30, position photographer. Price started their photography career by taking tasteful nudes, but soon got bored and decided to turn towards nature photography instead. They stalk the countryside for glorious vistas and sometimes even aim their camera at birds and wildlife. Well, you're pretty neutral, too. Oh well. I think we'll let the politician live, and for some reason, fate wants this alcoholic to hang on. We could disobey fate's little instruction there and let her live in exchange. It is our first week on the job, though, so maybe we'll play nice with fate for now. All right, sir, you may live. We seem to be playing favorites here, but okay. So we'll keep the marker in hand, and I'd like her to live. So there we go. And now everybody else gets to die. Sorry, Sonny. But war is hell. And as for you, yeah, the filmmaker, you're just creepy. And, yeah, real sorry for you, but rules is rules. Done for the day, send them in. Hello, Fate.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work.
Thank you.
You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance.
I question your judgment, but okay.
I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Well, thank you, sir.
If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
And the cat emits a delighted meow at the prospect.
Anyway,
Thank you, kitty.
I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Yes, sir. Alright, some more money. Let's head back down to Mortimer's shop here. What's up, buddy?
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Let's see, you got the fidget spinner, Tenebrous Curiosity. It spins and whirs, it clicks and clacks. Very soothing and helpful in times of stress. More to you, less to others. The Plague Doctor, some clothing sporting a super stylish beak. The mask hails from an era of epidemics where physicians with little to no medical expertise tried to alleviate the suffering of the inflicted. An ill omen, but it really fancies up my visage. And yeah, the snow globe, which I'm pretty sure we want to buy for some reason or another, But we're good here. Let's go to bed. Do another day here. And the day, yes. Oops, I have to go down to our office. And, yeah, dressing room there was saying we need a mirror if we're going to change outfits or something. So, go to the office. There's a ghostly little janitor up there. It's cute. And there's our pay from yesterday. There's our phone notifications going off. Close the drawer, thank you. Let's see. Formosan economy gradually improving after critical economic reforms. Good news. Click here, Talia Al-Farsi re-election campaign video. Oh, that's a tie into that one, I guess. Young conscript accidentally shot during a live fire exercise. Yeah, that's a shame, sorry. Amateur film director stabbed in a knife fight, not shedding a tear. And the visionary Adam read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Oh, read the, yeah, it's an instruction, the article. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Good. I'd like to. That was some good sci-fi. Right. Morning, Grim. Good, you are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into workflow pipeline. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die, and spare any humans with a science background. I hope you are enjoying the routine. Fate. Alright, 2 humans. Anyone with a science background has to stay alive. We have 5 people. 2 go, 3 stay. Ingold Vala, age 29, position field worker. Ingold works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, but got really sick of the anxiety and decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. It was a pretty pointless job anyway. You're fairly neutral. Just sticky in the middle there. The Nazir El Ram. And there will be a lot of name butchering going through this, I'm sure, so we'll just have to deal. I'll try my best. Age 49. Position nuclear physicist. Nazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of an atomic death ray, as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time, they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. Well, we have to spare the scientist, but she wants to build a death ray. Death rays aren't good. Garrett Galt, age 36, position, inventor, scam artist. Who is this person? A nobody. Vain and arrogant, they promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egoism, they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. Alrighty, well, yes, we know where you're going. Henry Birch, age 43, position, literary critic. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Alright, you're gonna go high middle there. A little less than neutral, or a little more than neutral, but yeah, it's still kind of ambivalent there. Renee O'Shaughnessy, age 27, position teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Oh, well, you're fine. Put you over there. And Damien Watts, age 42, a geographer. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations appearing mostly in the tundra regions. This phenomena exhibits a shimmer, and they're often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. And Jess, you are a scientist, so we have to spare you. So 2 have to die. We have to spare any humans with a science background. So we got the 2 of those. All right, well, you were the likeliest to die, the scam artist inventor. So, yes, you can go away. No one will miss you. And let's see, the field worker. Okay, the presumably obnoxious and pretentious author. Yes, leave a legacy. Your works will be remembered more than you were. All right, and I guess everybody else gets to live now. checked all of our boxes, send in the fax. Yep. Alright, back up to Fate.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Okay, please.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Okay.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
Not killing enough people. I crave more. Nah. No, I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it.
Ah, I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I just got here. Not really. Is there another way?
Perhaps No, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition, and I have been here a long time. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans, do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
Well, I don't know. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns.
And you just got here.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Sure. Okay. What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a points system?
Oh, not at all.
You don't sound too sure about that. Well, but don't they all influence the world in many ways?
In all and in none, yes.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices, yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation, but that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
All right.
Anything else?
Why haven't I seen any underage profiles?
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
And they all have Reapers working in them?
Myriad.
Really?
Close enough. Anything else?
What about animals? Do they get a department?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
Well, now I want to ask about the plant department.
Anything else?
Why do all the profiles refer to people as they?
An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
Ah, well, that's nice. And, no ethnic data?
Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure.
Oh, for an institution that's been here for aeons, that's quite progressive of you. Thanks.
The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else?
Sure, what about the unliving things, buildings, stuff?
Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead, but then again, they often feel so alive. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it.
I admit it was silly on my part too.
Anything else?
That's all I can think of.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night, sir. Alright, we get some more pay. We'll take a trip down to Mortimer's here, see if he has anything good to offer us.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Get some more clothing. The face of the great old one. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. As the fidget spinner and the snow globe we can almost afford, which I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure we want to buy the snow globe for some reason. Okay, we'll head back upstairs here. This game has a pretty nice jazzy soundtrack too. Yeah, personal quarters will end the day. And I think at this we'll also end this part. I was hoping we'd get through the first week and the first bit, but that's going to drag out for a while. So, yeah, Death and Taxes. I hope you all had fun. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.